I'm sure some of you have heard about the new developments in the FISA-Gate scandal, where newly declassified portions of the FISA application warrants targeting Trump, namely Carter Page, but it was really about Donald Trump, and newly declassified footnotes, unclassified footnotes in the IG's report that should never have been classified to begin with, were released. And I just want you to remember that while they were covering up and spying on Trump illegally, they were protecting Hillary over at the FBI and Justice Department and State Department. They went all in against Trump and all in to protect Hillary. In fact, they were working with Hillary directly to target Trump. I mean, the scandal is intertwined. The email scandal and the Russiagate smear scandal targeting Trump, the worst scandal in American history. You don't have one without the other. In fact, you probably wouldn't have had Russia if they didn't have the pressure from the emails. They needed some insurance to target Trump and to protect Hillary. And we have the new disclosures in the last week. They came out late Friday last, and Senator Graham finally released some additional material. And it's pretty clear the new leadership at the Office of Director of National Intelligence is pushing for the declassification here. Rich Grinnell, he's been doing a good job. Of course, he's only acting, but he's been doing yeoman's work in declassifying information. And they show, furthermore, that at least the IG sections of the report show that, the IG sections that were declassified. So these are all footnotes, and they show that the IG knew, that the FBI and DOJ knew that the dossier may have been the dossier used to justify the spy warrants included and was the result of Russia disinfo. They didn't know for sure, but they had reason to believe that was the case. And they didn't tell the court about it. And it was really quite obvious. Anyone looking at the dossier, it was either Russia disinfo or the crazed musings of Clinton acolytes, Sidney Blumenthal, and people like that, just smearing Trump based on nothing, just so they could, just trying to change the conversation. And in this case, they had the FBI's help. Now, all the headlines have been, the Russians the Clinton campaign was coordinating with Russia intel. Well, we already knew that. Now we know the FBI also had reason to believe that was the case. But there's something else you need to understand. It wasn't the Clintons and the Russians working directly together. And I don't even know if it was the Russians involved. I'm still convinced this was all kind of, like I say, a self-licking ice cream cone. This is all U.S. rumor. The Obama gang working with the Clinton gang to launder fantasies about Trump into something semi-serious to kind of convince the court to authorize an unprecedented spy operation on him. That's what I think went on. But let's say they knew it was Russia intel that was involved here, that the Russians in part knew about it, that they were doing the investigation. Well, first of all, we again knew that. But the footnotes make that pretty dramatically clear. So it's the Clintons working with the Russians, but you have to remember the FBI was working with the Clintons too. So you had the Obama FBI in a joint operation with the Clinton campaign, and if this report's to be believed, there's strong evidence the joint operation included Russia intelligence to try to destroy Donald Trump.
Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all the latest news from Judicial Watch.